What if the future of Britain's fishing fleets was quietly being bargained away behind closed doors for promises of European riches? Hey, political thrill seekers, welcome to UK Tribune. If you crave the real stories swirling beneath Westminster's surface, you're in the right place, because tonight, we're plunging into waters murkier than a Channel fog. Before we wade any deeper into these choppy political tides, hit subscribe and join the crew. You won't want to miss the tidal waves we're about to ride. Picture this. The rumour mill is churning at full speed, with whispers that Sir Keir Starmer, our current Prime Minister, is sharpening his knives, not for the Tory opposition, but to carve up Britain's fishing rights in a bid to secure a golden ticket to Brussels' defence feast. Imagine the uproar. Is the government really ready to swap Cornish crab for continental contracts? Or is this just another Westminster ghost story, designed to spook the public and reel in headlines? Enter Badenoch, the firebrand new Conservative leader, who's stormed out swinging, accusing Starmer of betraying Britain's fishermen faster than you can say North Sea mackerel. She paints a grim picture. As Labour cozies up to the EU, the price could be our sovereignty over British waters, just as we were promised to reclaim it after Brexit. Remember when Boris Johnson puffed his chest and declared Britain would take back 25% of our lost fishing rights by June 2025? That deadline's looming like a Spanish trawler on the horizon, yet here we are, facing a possible backslide. Is Starmer about to let those gains slip through our fingers for a shot at Europe's defence billions? There's more at stake here than battered cod and chips. This is about who really holds the power in the post-Brexit era. Why are old promises being dusted off and held up to the light now? Is the government's EU reset a masterstroke of realpolitik, or just another bait-and switch? Has Starmer learned from the ghosts of negotiations past? Or is history about to repeat itself, with British interests left floundering? Here's the twist. Behind the scenes, the EU is dangling a €150 billion Security Action for Europe fund, an irresistible pool of defence cash. British giants like BAE Systems and Babcock are currently left out in the cold, simply because the UK hasn't signed up to the new Brussels Pact. It's like being locked out of the banquet while your rivals feast inside. The government wants in, but critics demand, at what cost? Is it worth opening our waters to more French and Spanish fishing fleets just to get a slice of that European pie? And the plot thickens. George Eustace, former Environment Secretary, is raising the alarm, insisting Britain holds all the cards. So why fold now? The EU, he argues, is desperate for smoother border checks and defence cooperation. Shouldn't that put the UK in the captain's chair? Or is there a secret undertow ready to drag us under? But it's not just about fish. Another controversial ingredient is simmering in this political stew: freedom of movement. The government is reportedly weighing a new youth mobility scheme with the EU. Is this a clever way to let young Brits and Europeans swap jobs and studies? Or is it freedom of movement by the back door, sneaking back like a band from the 90s that no one really invited? The EU's original plan for 4-year stints was binned, but now a watered-down, 1-year version is on the table, possibly with a one-in, one-out rule. Are we regulating the border, or running a city nightclub? As the clock ticks toward a critical UK-EU summit, the question hangs in the air. Is the government about to announce a deal that will see British fishing rights sacrificed for a seat at the European defence table? Or is all this noise just pre-election posturing, a desperate attempt by Conservatives to hook Starmer on a Brexit betrayal? So, what's the truth lurking under the surface? Will Britain's hard-won control over its waters be thrown back like an undersized catch? Or are these accusations just political chum, scattered to whip up a feeding frenzy? The only way to know is to keep watching as the story unfolds. What do you think? Is this bold strategy or betrayal? Drop your hottest takes in the comments. Let's get the debate roaring. And don't drift away before subscribing to UK Tribune, your compass through the wildest currents in British politics. Hit that bell for more electrifying stories, and stay afloat in the stormy seas of Westminster with us.